Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got some exciting news today. Friend of mine sent me, Matthew Arthur sent me some warthogs, and he included a little bit of pepper flakes in there with some dried placenta. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if they just stuck to the seeds or what, but I appreciate it because now I can try it before next year. I don't know which phenotype it is. I do have a private message out to him to ask him which phenotype it is, if it's a new phenotype or it doesn't look like any of the ones I've seen from Johnny Scoville's videos, but he's been getting a lot of hate lately about him saying that he faked the warthog, saying it was hotter than the chocolate primatali, um, and that it was all BS. And I don't think that's true. I mean, Matthew's a good guy and Johnny Scoville's a good guy as far as I know. But maybe that's why he moved. I don't know. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna try some of these flakes, and I also have a chocolate prima tally that is almost ready. So I'm gonna do one day and one another day because I don't want to be like tasting both and then they're both be hot and one after another. So exciting news! Just got these today. Thank you, Matthew Arthur. I really appreciate that. If you see this, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all proceeds are going when I grow this next year and sell it. All proceeds and donations are going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So that's going to be exciting right there. But no, today, besides that, we have some pink 7-pot, some pink 7-pots. One plant, I figured out that this was grown again by Matthew Arthur, and I got some big ones in there as well, but I'm just going to use the small one because I have somebody that's already buying these too, or more than likely she's going to buy these too, but they're huge. I'm not sure if they're mixed with like a Scotch bonnet. They almost have like a Scotch bonnet or maybe even a what's the name of it? Hang on. Or if it kind of has some scorpion or something in it. I'm not really sure, but kind of has that look. But this one's supposedly 600,000 to a million. But I found out anyway, I was telling you, Matthew Arthur, one that sent me the warthog seeds, he just made this last year, and I guess it's not stabilized yet. That's why my one plant came out red, and this one came out peach. Or pink. I'm just glad I got one. So I'll save the seeds. I got a lot more growing on there. They're just small, but there's a lot more growing on there. I'll save the seeds, and next year it might come out red, pink, purple, blue. No, they don't make. There's no such thing as a blue pepper, sadly. I'm sure one day there will be, but just like a blue raspberry, it doesn't exist. So we're gonna try this guy here real quick, and see what. Decent amount of oil. I wouldn't say overly oily. Not much seeds at all, but that thing is packed full of placenta. It's kind of a crooked growing one, but the other half. Oh, shit. A couple seeds fell out. These probably could have went a little bit longer, but yeah, like only 2 seeds fell out, and there's 2 on that side. Yeah, this is going to be hard to save seeds from. I'm not going to save seeds from this one because I'm going to let them get a little bit more mature than this. This is maybe a couple days early, but, I don't know how much peachier it's supposed to get. From the pictures, this looks about right, so. But yeah, there's only, unless they're hiding behind that placenta. Let's see. That's all placenta, guys. All this over here is all placenta. Let's see if there's any hiding behind. Yeah, see? I'm going to pull that placenta back. You can see there's a cavity there, so you know it's placenta. So let's see. It's pretty oily. It smells fruity. Very chidenzy. But yeah. Oh man, I got some gray hairs coming in. God, I'm getting old. Anyway, let's tear a little piece of this off. Let's go for this corner. Oh, that's a pretty big piece. Let's go for a little less. Try it first. We can always go back for more. Instant burn. Very fruity though. Very, very fruity. And very hot. If you're ever wondering, guys, I always eat with my front teeth first because I want to see how it's gonna act before I shove it back in my throat. And right now it's all tongue, all over the tongue. That's a good thing to do, guys. When you have a hot pepper and you're not sure how it's going to act, keep it closer. Yeah, it's going to sting your lips because you're keeping it closer to your mouth, or your front teeth. But if you just start chewing it up and it's too hot for you to handle, it's going to be all through your mouth. If you keep it to the front of your tongue and you don't like it or whatever, you can spit it out and the burn's going to stay closer to the front and it won't attack everything. It's a little trick I figured out. So, but now that's a lot less heat than the red. I think the red's between 1 and 1.5, somewhere in there. This one's only 600 to a million, and that's, I'm going back for another piece because it's fruity. No earthiness at all. No bitter. No perfume. I mean, that is a good overall. Matthew, Arthur, you did a great job on this pepper, dude. And it's not, no throat burn. A little bit of lip burn, not bad. It's all tongue, good fruity. I mean, okay, there's a little hint of perfume, but it's like maybe a 1 or 2. And you're going to get that with chin ends. But no, that is a very good pepper. I highly, highly recommend that. Like I said, my tolerance ain't nowhere near up to taking a big piece. But for you guys, what the hell? I don't know, I'm going to regret it. Yeah, I'm even biting that in half, guys. That's almost half. It definitely got a lot more burn to it, but yeah, that's a good pepper. Yeah, my tolerance is getting better. Now it's starting to attack the throat. Oh yeah. Yeah. But no, just a good overall pepper. That is a 7-pot pink. So just remember, next week, or soon, we're gonna do the chocolate prima tally, and we're gonna do the warthog. Yeah, so stay tuned. I'm Jesse from Jesse Cook Peppers. We'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.